So Christian, how do you feel to be a part of history?
Honestly, when first watching this movie, about what year is this? 2015. It's
Also, show off like your Snapchat, because that was really impressive that you're able to get it.
yeah, I got the timestamp. I'm finishing my caption, but basically it still says 6:29 because we're all the way in Central, but they're in Hill Valley, California. So that means 4:29, or at that point, 4:29 at that moment, at that exact location, this exact day. So it's very exciting because I've been waiting for this moment since I was 8 years old. 10 years have passed since the first time I saw this movie and the first and third film. So it's really exciting to finally be here. And half of the inventions that show up in this movie weren't even around 10 years ago, or weren't as,
We have
common.
flat screen televisions and stuff.
Flat screen televisions that show multiple channels at once. Google Glass, Skype, drones, you name it from this film, at least 75% was predicted to be correct. And that's impressive. Flying cars, that's very far-fetched. We have hoverboards now. They've made hoverboard prototypes that are successful. And that's all because of inspiration from these movies. This one in particular. The vision of the future. And we're about to see in just a little bit Pepsi Perfect, the failed Pepsi drink that made a product placement appearance into this film and was released at 8 a.m. this morning, Central Time. 6,500 bottles were sold out faster than you can say 1.21 gigawatts. So stay tuned for that scene.
I want his tie.
That is actually insane to think that you could fail in selling a product and then be really successful at selling it in the future because of a past product placement.
Well, it's still the same. The Maxes, the Nike Air Maxes.
Yeah, and they actually gave the first pair to, guess who?
The guy who plays Marty McFly, I forgot his name.
Michael J.
Yeah, there we go.
Mine don't work.
Yours don't work?
Yeah, it's a shame. I need to get new batteries. These batteries like crazy.
Wait, so it's a real thing?
No, it's the shoes. But I'm sure Nike in the next several years will develop that technology. But as for now, it's just another gag item. Just to say, it does exist.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't work, but you can still buy the shoe.
You can still buy the shoe. It's legit shoe. Official, Nike shoe.
And it does work. It does pull itself together.
Wait, it pulls itself together? They actually got that working?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
They said they're trying to find a way to mass produce it, but it's very expensive.
Yeah, I was about to say, it'd be very expensive. It's like copying 3 pairs of J's. It's not easy to do. It's something I definitely want to do. That and buy a DeLorean.
Yeah, we'll try to find a DeLorean today.
It's not that hard. It's only...
Yeah, they're not as expensive as they... Well, if you did it today, literally today, that would
it'd be like markups. Up the wazoo.
Ooh, stay tuned for more content.
Everybody's...
Hey, Dr. Sting. This is tomorrow's newspaper. Precisely. I already went for the head.
We can catch tomorrow's newspaper. Still do it.
Yeah, let's go check out Hill Valley, a place that never existed.
Fight me.
Wait a minute, where are you going now? Let's have the real Monty Jr. here taking his place around the corner. It's got the 80s. Got any gift? Just say no. Hey, what about Jennifer? We'll have to still leave her here. Don't worry, she'll be safe. We'll just leave for a few minutes. Oh, Marty. Careful on that grip there. He's got a few short circuits in his bionic implants.
One thing I'm kind of upset about, though, is the green from the light was there, so it's kind of distracting. But
if only we had a time machine to go back.
A fake trailer for Jaws.
Jaws 19. This time it's really, really personal.
Look at what all these people are wearing now.
I'm wearing my tacky socks. That's something. My Argyle socks that will never be seen again. I don't know if you can see that, everybody. There you go.
Oh, what is the tag that you put on it? The signature.
What?
The in the thing.
Oh no, I was writing. I always write my Snapchats in cursive because my manuscript is garbage, and my cursive isn't that much
Hey,
better.
here it is, Jaws 19.
Texaco. Remember when that was a thing? I don't either.
You can still go to Texaco stations.
Yeah, but
Watch this. You don't see that every day. Oh, there it is. Hey, look.
yeah, no. Beautiful. It's a shame Max Spielberg didn't take up his father's offer to do it. Oh well.
Shark still looks fake.
He's got dreads. He's got dreads now. It's a long time to grow out dreads.
That's about right for the price range these days, you know what I mean?
I mean, for a hover conversion, that's not bad.
Vintage. And that's right, it is vintage now.
Yeah. Ancient computer. It is ancient. I wouldn't want to touch an Apple II. You know? Hell, I wouldn't even want to touch a MacBook.
Guess who one of those little kids is?
Ah, I was just about to do that. God damn you! I'm introducing
Yeah,
I'm
what little
introducing
kids?
this.
Who is the little kid?
You'll find out. One of them's insignificant, but you're never gonna guess who this little one is. That's Michael Jackson, believe it or not.
Wait, what the fuck? So they predicted that he wouldn't be dead?
No, they were just like, no, they put him in there because, you know, the 80s. That is Ronald Reagan. Alright. I'm going to need a controller because this is a pause moment right here.
All I want is a Pepsi.
He just wants a Pepsi? And here is the item in question.
Whoa.
Pepsi Perfect bottle. That sucker cost him $50 in 2015, but Pepsi released 6,500 of these bottles earlier today to the public and gave away 1,000 at the New York Comic Con early this month.
Ooh.
At a price of $20.15 on Amazon, and Walmart, with their always low prices, sold it at $19.85, the year that the original Back to the Future film came out.
I got
Did you
it.
say it's $50 in the movie?
$50.
$50 in the movie.
Doc handed him $50 in 2015 money to purchase that bottle. So inflation was absurd, and we can thank the consumer specialties of the 1980s, their capitalist ways.
Hey, McFly! I've seen you around. You're Marty McFly's kid, aren't you? Yeah? You're Marty Jr. That's for a kid. Must be roughly named after a complete butthead.
Damn.
What's that supposed to mean? Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Stay tuned for more content. Get back online.
I mean, he did. Hey, Grams! I told you, don't coat the wax on my car, not just...
Honestly, I thought by now I'd have bionic implants. Shameful. Oh well.
Are you two related? Hello? Hello?
Jacob, this is a momentous occasion. Even Tucker is off his 3DS.
Say hello to your grandma.
Jeez, even at 77 years old, she's still the most attractive thing to him.
Don't go anywhere. You're next.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take this over to this little gem right here. Wild Gum and very popular arcade game in the early 80s, late 70s. But what is interesting, not the arcade machine, but the two children in question.
Paul,
No. I'm going to get it to where you can really tell who it is. Right here. Go ahead and bring
All
them.
right.
I'm going to do this. This is my moment. I was born to do this.
Let them guess.
Alright. Fuck that kid. This one right here. Do you recognize that little lovable face?
What does he look like?
Who does he look like to you?
He played in the trilogy. And that's the only thing I'm
No,
gonna
no, you just blew it.
It's not Tobey Maguire.
No.
I said a trilogy. And
Oh, fuck, it's the Anakin Skywalker guy?
No, God forbid.
Hold on.
No, you're out of guesses. Jacob, your turn.
Oh, shit, I know it now.
I'm feeling Lord of the Rings.
Hey, and what's his name?
Is it, which one is he? Fuck. I read him too.
He's a main
I
character.
know,
You can't
he's
blow
one of
this.
he's the Hobbit.
What's his name?
What's his name? I need a name.
Fuck.
It starts with an F, yes.
Frodo.
Yes,
Yeah,
Frodo.
Frodo.
That is
His starting career.
That is Elijah Wood's first appearance as an actor. This small little 2-bit role lasted
He was
barely
8 years
2
old at the
minutes.
time.
He was 8 years old. Thanks, Tucker, for come on, I'm running at my own pace here. You can't start skipping over me. It's bad enough that you already went, oh, the kids. No, then you got to talk over me. It's very upsetting. But yes, that is the acting debut for Elijah Wood, better known as Frodo, from the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
The baby's toy.
Stay tuned for more content.
5 when that happened to you. Poor thing, you got a fuck ton of manure poured on you. Nike and Mattel with a brilliant product placement there. So close. Hell, I just paddled the rest of the way. Oh, the pit bull. How I always wanted it. Badass hoverboard.
Why would you even... I'd go to the other side of the pond. And I didn't.
This scene right here is very interesting. This is one of those scenes that was a total accident, but ended up being in the actual film. Now, the stunt they're about to do, it goes as follows. They miss the mark, they fly into the courthouse. But then the harness set that was keeping them together, those were the actual wires that messed up, and then they ended up flinging into the actual courthouse, and the woman's stunt double was seriously injured because of that fall. I think she broke her arm and her leg because of the fall.
Yeah, they showed the wires in the scene and everything.
Now, some of the wires were the wires that they were connected to, but then others was just a mess of wires that was holding them. Jacket like that would be very convenient.
Second flying. You're checking it out, right?
Where to leave?
Hey, kitty, on the drawer. Thanks.
I think that might be one of the Olsen twins, the little girl. I can't tell. Actually, no. This movie was before they got like old enough to be in those roles, so scratch that. Right here is the next moment I want to bring up. This is very interesting because the Cubs. That's forward.
They did win.
No. They won their division series in the National League. However, right now, they're about to play in 20 minutes. They start playing in 20 minutes against the New York Mets. In order to, they have to win the next 4 games in a row to get to the World Series. And something like that hasn't been seen since 2004 when the Boston Red Sox faced a 3-0 deficit with the Yankees, and they came back to go to the World Series against the St. Louis Cardinals, as they did in 2013, and they won the championship for the first time in over 80 years, and the curse of the great Bambino, he's gone. But this, very interesting, the Cubs have not won the World Series in 108 years, and they could blow their shot tonight, based off of what happens. This But however, until we know this stands to be true, they're in the running for the World Series thing. So they're playing the fictitious Miami, I'm guessing, Gators? Whatever that would be. I guess Miami Gators, Miami Alligators. Way to go, Cubbies. The fact that they made it this far is commendable. And right there, that little thumb pad, Apple Pay, in a very primitive form.
This is an interesting feature. It has a dust jacket, which used to have these to protect the covers. Of course, that was before they had dust on paper.
I'm still waiting for Dust on Paper.
Yeah, we have a quaint little piece from the 1980s called the Dustbusters.
Money, up here!
It's a pretty badass locomotive shirt.
Over there!
Yeah, all right.
Huh? More Pepsi placement.
Fine, all right. I haven't seen one of those in 30 years.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Now that scene right there, that was pulled from a movie from either the 60s or 70s. The exact same thing, and it was another one of those scenes that was just an accident, but ended up happening. The actors were walking across the street in New York, and some idiot almost ran them over on the crosswalk, and the actors just stopped and said, "Hey, I'm walking here, don't drive drunk!" And then started cursing at him, and basically it was homage to that little scene. I can't remember what movie it was.
But I was afraid of this because I used it on Jennifer. There wasn't enough power left to knock her son out for a full hour. Damn.
And then there's Biff staring in awe. Let's take a little moment to read the captions of this newspaper here. And this is supposedly tomorrow's date. So, top right corner, Washington prepares for Queen Diana's visit. Unfortunately, that would never come to fruition because Queen Diana, better known as Princess Diana, died in a tragic car accident in 1997 in a tunnel in France. So as unfortunate as that. Slam ball, fictitious sport they made up just for the sense of, hey, future, let's make up a preposterous professional sport. The playoffs for that begin, and then the Cubs, again, sweep the series in 5 games, and then this Marshall guy runs a 3-minute mile. Thumb bandit strike, man killed by falling litter, yeah, his stocks are up in Tokyo.
Maybe I should have invested my stocks in Tokyo right
A
now.
Swiss terrorist threat. The Swiss, they're the nicest fuckers on earth. Shredding
Okay,
for
so
charity.
TJ, you missed history, but luckily you can watch it on the vlog.
President
Right
says
as they
she's
did the
tired.
time for the time
And
travel
then
thing,
again,
we watched it. He
Queen
got a cool
Diana
Snapchat
will
with
visit
like
Washington.
the timestamp and everything.
Oh wow, that's
President
cool.
says she's tired. And that's another thing to know.
And he's now like analyzing it for like stuff from like their time and now kind of thing.
Because, you know, obviously, things are a little different. Obviously, the USA Today logo, that is the 1980s one. I transferred it to today. Obviously, the logo has
But
a
you don't
better,
know about
cleaner-
USA's tomorrow.
They could do that as a little homage thing. Let's bring it back. Throw back to the 80s. We'll have that. They probably will, if they're in the good spirit like everybody else has. Even Toyota, who was not affiliated at all with this film, got into the spirit of it. Nike, Pepsi, everybody else involved, though, they are having
They're
a
having a
blast
good day.
with this. It's a great day.
But yeah, he's essentially doing like his own behind the scenes. It's pretty chill.
I'm doing a little play-by-play of the movie and how special and fantastic it is.
So yeah, you guys
Drones.
stay tuned for more content.
Likeness to the extent where they fooled people into thinking it was him. He sued the producers, directors, Universal. Now that, have you guys seen the 9/11 conspiracy thing?
No.
There's a 12-minute 9/11 conspiracy that if you think about it, it makes sense that this movie predicted it, supposedly.
Predicted it.
Supposedly.
Are you saying that in the panel thing, they...
The panel thing, the Twin Towers that were there, and in the living room, there was the Statue of Liberty being held like the torch, and it was in the same view as you would see it normally. And because the screen was scrolling so badly, it looked like the towers were falling down. Then there was a bunch of other things in the first movie, the 9 from, and then there's an 11. There's a lot of stuff. It's 12 minutes. It's somewhere on YouTube. It's getting a lot of views right now. Just search Back to the Future 9/11 conspiracy.
Don't look up 9/11 conspiracies, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Really weird.
The Back to the Future one's pretty funny. Well, no, it's very serious, but it's funny to think that something like this could predict something like that.
Barney, stay here. Suppose I need your holler.
Oh, come on, Doc. I want to check on my house.
We can't risk you running into your older self. Come on, Barney. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Even
Can't even mad.
and bad.
That's upsetting.
174.50. That'll be 174.50.
I'd be careful, old timer. There's a rough neighbor.
I didn't hear it.
I'm gonna head down and jump the Hannahs and listen to the text it. If the Hannahs are interested in coming up and watching, is that cool?
That's fine.
I don't like people.
I don't like people, so I'm sitting in a room with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people.
I know, it's already pushing it, but all I hear are a bunch of dicks.
He literally just sat there and looked at his mom's ass and said, "Nice pants."
Fire off.
That's true.
Okay, one channels 18, 24, 63, 197, and weather channel. Weather channel.
And what is that?
Weather conditions.
You know, you can multi-camera, but do people really do it?
Wait, go back a second.
I know,
Go back
I
a
know.
second.
Yeah, that's breast enhancement. That was an ad for breast enhancement.
Something that his mom needs.
Mine?
No, his.
Okay.
Stop.
It says the headlight tip 2-for-1 sale. So you can get.
Headlight titties.
So why would they charge you for only one
so it's
titty? Why would they be like?
It's a
why would
breast
they-
enhancement sale.
Why would they only charge you for
It was-
one?
Hey,
They're like, what bitch walks up in there and is like, you know what? My right boob needs to be
No,
like,
no,
like that,
you're
and I'm
paying-
gonna get them.
That's the card gets humanity talks about an asymmetrical boob job.
Oh my
Right
god.
there.
No,
Yo,
it's
can
still-
I get my
it's still
boobs
the
combined
two.
into one mega boob?
You just only
mega
pay.
boob.
I want a
That's
massive mega
the
boob.
true
Like that
2-for-1
one bitch
sale.
from Kung Pao. You ever watch that movie? The big.
You know, I felt tempted to fast forward this
Two for one.
because I didn't
Yeah,
want them to notice.
two for
Because
one.
it took me years to notice that. I noticed that about a few weeks ago when I was watching this again. It's like,
Again?
oh shit. Yeah, for the 30th
Again?
time. Again. So yes, breast enhancement. I think I said reduction, enhancement.
Stay tuned for more content.